Yes, welcome everyone here to our ambassador profile right here on Smash FM, and of course we're out here at the Footscray Hockey Club in particular, of course talking about one of our amazing ambassadors. Of course we've for the third year in a row, because we've sponsored this amazing player, and most of our listeners would know this person pretty well because she's been on the show many times in the past. Because her name's Georgia Hopkins. She joins us right now. Thanks so much, Georgia, for joining us.
No worries. Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
No worries. Well, tell us, when did you start competing in the sport of hockey, and why did you choose the sport?
So I first started playing when I was 4 years old. I didn't really have much of a choice in the matter. All my family played, so my mum, dad, my brother and sister. They'd been playing for a while. My mum and dad actually met at the hockey club, so I guess I was born into the club and haven't left since.
Now, what position do you play on the field? And if you had a preferred position where you'd love to convince your current coach to put you, where would that be?
So I'm currently a defender, and if I had my way, I'd most likely be attempting to play forward.
Now, what will be some highlights throughout your career so far up to this point?
So my highlights probably, I've played state juniors all the way through from under 12s to under 21s, both indoor and outdoor, and then I've been part of the Victorian Institute of Sport last year, and then within those teams had numerous amount of leadership positions, and currently part of the Premier League leadership group. So yeah.
Now, is there one particular game throughout your career, or even, well, you might as well give us like a top 3 games that you played throughout your career that's been a real standout to you?
I probably don't have a top 3. I'd probably say top 1 would definitely have to be the grand final that we played for under 21s nationals back in 2015. So we were actually lucky enough to beat New South Wales, I think it was 3-2 in the grand final, so we won the national championships, which was pretty good. Doesn't come around very often for us Victorians, so it was really exciting.
Tell us a bit about that one against New South Wales. Obviously, most of our Victorian listeners would know that we don't like our neighbours from the northern border. Tell us a bit about that particular game.
It's a while ago now, but basically it was like such a tough game. The whole 70 minutes was just nothing but competing against each other. I think we might have been 2-0 up, and then they came back to 2-2. Then I think it was probably the last 5 minutes. Yeah, we just snuck a goal in for 3-2. But up until the last minute, they had it in their attacking 25. So the game was definitely not done. And I guess those kind of games you have to play full 70 minutes. So yeah, it was good to get the win.
Now, being here at Footscray, you've played, I guess, with some amazing players throughout your career so far. Now, tell us a couple of players that stands out to you that you played alongside with.
Playing alongside with, there's been a few, quite fortunate to play against a number of really good, strong players, I guess. At the moment, Lily Brazel probably is a really good girl to play alongside, and really lucky that we have her for another season. She's just incredibly strong, and she works super hard, and she's just a really good leader on and off the field, and she just always has everyone's back on the field, I guess. And other than that, probably Leah that we had a couple of years ago. She was really good, another strong personality. She, I think, is probably responsible for where most of the girls are in the group now. I know coming up as a junior, she definitely taught us what it was to play Premier League hockey, and I think a lot of girls owe her a lot of stuff.
Now, you might as well tell us about the amazing play that you've got down here at Footscray, because coming all the way from Scotland, who's on the other side of the camera videoing this. Tell us a bit about how you managed to get her to come down to Footscray.
So Martha has joined us all the way from Scotland. A couple of years ago, we had another Scottish guy, Scott, come along to Footscray, and just through their talks at home, he gave off the name of the club and my name in particular as well. And yeah, she got in contact with the club, and we're super lucky to have her down here. She's just been a complete bundle of joy, and she's fitted in really nicely to not only our group but to the club. And yeah, she's a bit of a social party girl. But
There you go. Obviously, you played alongside two sets of sisters, of course, here at Footscray. Tell us about those two sets of sisters that you play alongside with here at Footscray.
Yeah, so we've got the Colasurdo sisters, so Olivia and Bella, and then we've got the James sisters, so Carly and Becca. Pretty sure this coming week that we've got both sets of sisters playing this one team, so that'll be good. I think that both of the pairs work quite well. I know the Colasurdos are both midfield girls, and then the Jameses are both defenders. So yeah, hopefully that will give us a bit of an advantage on Camberwell. They can like link up telepathically or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah. Now, being here at this club, obviously you love this club here at Footscray, and I know that from doing interviews with you in the past. What makes the Footscray Hockey Club so special for you to be involved in? And obviously you've got, I guess, an extra role here at Footscray as well, being the media person.
Yeah. Well, I guess just since I was born, basically, this was where my weekends were spent, either watching a family member or just watching games for the fun of it. And I guess I've just grown up with heaps of the girls that I'm now playing with, or like basically part of the whole community, I guess. And it's not just a community, it is like a family to me at the moment. Not at the moment, but like it will be. Yeah, it's a family. I'm going to say that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, I just think that we're so lucky to be at a club where our facilities are, second to none, basically, and have a club that is willing to go the extra mile for all of their players, and just the support from everybody, players, board members, past players. It's just really good. It's a good atmosphere to be around.
Now, what does the sport of hockey mean to you?
I guess, well, I'm not going to say it means everything, but I guess hockey has just been such a large part of my whole life, and I think one of the most important things about hockey, I really like the team sport, basically. I really like the idea of 16, like however many people you take to a game, all working together and all trying to achieve a common goal that everybody really wants. And I guess it's just like an atmosphere that you don't get from individual sports, whereas if you're feeling a bit down or having a bad day, you have your teammates to rely on, they can always pick you up. And I guess just celebrating your successes and just being together through the hard times as well. I just wouldn't trade it in for anything else, I guess.
Now, what would be your advice to our listeners out there that should get down and play the sport of hockey?
It's really fun, and it's a really great way to meet other people. We have come and tries ranging from under 8s, under 6s actually, all the way through to vets. So I guess no matter what age you are or your ability, there is a level for everyone, and it's a really great way to meet people, and it's never too late to sign up, I guess.
Now let's get to know a bit about you now, away from the sport of hockey.
There's not much to know.
Yeah. Now, firstly, do you have a favourite food?
Just food in general, really. I like. Not really like a. No, not a favourite food. Yeah. Chocolate's always a good one, I guess.
Favourite drink?
Am I allowed to say it? Don't know. I don't have a favourite drink. No, I like a good banana milkshake, I guess.
Favourite music?
Music. Love a bit of Ed Sheeran.
Ah.
or R&B, depending what mood I'm feeling.
Do you have a favourite Ed Sheeran song?
Oh, there's too many to name, really. Nah, I like his new album. Get on it.
Favourite movie?
Oh, Jesus. Coach Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Favourite TV show?
One Tree Hill.
Ah, there you go. Favourite colour?
Blue.
Obvious. Now, favourite destination? Is there one destination you love to go to?
Greece. Scotland.
If you didn't play the sport of hockey, which sport would you be playing right now?
Tennis, maybe? Yeah, probably tennis. I'm not very coordinated at anything other than hockey, so yeah, tennis.
Yeah. Do you have a favourite hockey player that you look up to?
Not really, I guess. I like just watching hockey in general and just picking up little things from lots of different people, I guess. Tend to focus like more local than obviously I aspire to the hockey roos as well, but yeah, I guess just picking role models close to me as well, that's always good.
Obviously, favourite footy team?
Doggies.
Obviously, now you mentioned about obviously the hockey side of things before. Is there one thing that you want to achieve in the sport of hockey?
I would love to win a Premier League grand final with the Footscray girls. Yeah.
Now, I know we don't want to look too far ahead considering the season is about to start this weekend, but how special will it be when it comes to September and you look at the scoreboard in a grand final and Footscray's in front?
It's a moment I can only literally dream of. I reckon I would probably have a tear in my eye if I thought about it enough now, but I think it's just a long time coming, and I would really, especially with this group of girls, it would be a dream come true, and I really hope that it's in the near future.
Now, two final ones before I let you go. Firstly, now of course being our ambassador, and obviously we've been your player sponsor now for 3 seasons now. How special to be a Smash FM ambassador?
I love being a Smash FM ambassador. I think probably what sets my sponsorship apart from everybody else's that we get at the club is that the fact that Will comes down and he's always keeping track of us girls, and he's one of the rare sponsors that can actually get involved, and we love having him down, and I guess it makes us feel a little bit more professional as well. You know, got a big radio interview tonight. It's always exciting to tell those at home and at work and that kind of thing. So I just love everything that it's about, and always happy to give an interview.
And one final one. Now you mentioned about obviously how important is to have us as your sponsor, but how important is for you personally to have, I guess, a sponsor on board?
I think not only for myself but for the whole group. Obviously, there's only so much that the club can give to us, and we really appreciate the support of all the sponsors that we have. It just makes our lives a whole lot easier, and it means that simple things just can be covered. I know that we have a physio this year, and so it's really just important so that we can be playing the best hockey that we can, and everything helps to hopefully, as you said, one day have that grand final behind us. I guess everybody that's helped us along the way, whether it be sponsorship or support or whatever, it all means a lot to us.
And how can our viewers or listeners can follow Footscray Hockey throughout the year?
So you can go onto Facebook and you can like Footscray Hockey Club, or follow us on Instagram, Footscray HC, or Hockey Victoria will have all the live scores and that kind of stuff throughout the season. So we would really appreciate all the support.
Well, Georgia, thank you so much for joining us. It's always amazing having you on our show, and obviously we are so happy to have you as our play sponsor again, as well as our Smash FM ambassador. I want to wish you and your amazing team all the best in the 2017 season. Let's hope for Footscray Hockey that you can claim that elusive Premier League premiership by the end of September.
Oh, let's hope so. Thank you for having me.
No worries, and that's Georgia Hopkins there from the Footscray Hockey Club. Make sure you get involved here at Footscray.